Hey guys, this is Jack here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Logitech MX Master. The MX Master is the Logitech's most premium mouse, geared towards power users and those who care about productivity rather than gamers. However, all of the wonderful features that this mouse contains, the dark field sensor, the extremely comfortable handcrafted shape and the connectivity, come at a steep cost. The mouse costs $79.99 on Amazon in the UK, so is it really worth it? I've had this mouse for 3 months now, so here's my verdict on it. The MX Master is a well packaged piece of kit, with a flap on the front allowing one to see the mouse, as well as giving instructions on how to connect it. Inside we will find the mouse itself, a Logitech unifying receiver, documentation, as well as a USB cable to charge the mouse. After charging the mouse for an hour or two and connecting it to my PC, the first impressions were very positive. For something as mundane as a mouse normally is, the MX Master is a beauty, with the black rubberized plastic and brown metallic plastic construction reminding me of the interiors of luxury automobiles. I am slightly disappointed though that the mouse is made of all plastic. Some metal would have been nice, but I can overlook this as it would have made the mouse a little bit too heavy. Build quality of the mouse is also very good. It does not creak or flex during normal use, which fits its price tag well. However, I am slightly disappointed with my unit. The side wheel does tend to stick a little during use, which does ruin the luxury feel a little for me. Despite this, I feel that the mouse has excellent build quality. Connectivity is one of the areas where the mouse shines truly. It is the first Logitech mouse to feature both its proprietary unifying standard as well as Bluetooth low energy connectivity, allowing the MX Master to connect to more devices than ever before. Logitech has taken advantage of this, including a feature called Easy Switch, allowing the mouse to be paired to 3 devices simultaneously. Here, for example, I can connect the mouse to my PC, and then switch to my Chromebook, which is good for those with multiple PCs. The drawback with the Bluetooth connectivity, however, is that the adapter needs to support Bluetooth Smart or Bluetooth Low Energy, meaning that the PC or adapter must be newer than around 2010-2011, I'm not sure, to work properly, and the latency is also higher than with the unifying receiver. This means that if you want the best experience of the MX Master, you really need to use unifying, but it does take up a USB port which for some might put people off the mouse. Day-to-day use of the mouse is also a great experience. For example, the scroll wheel, which features Smart Shift technology, means one can use the wheel to scroll notch by notch. But after it reaches a certain speed, it spins freely, enabling easy navigation through large documents. The buttons on the mouse also feel really nice. As well as the typical mouse buttons, the MX Master includes a Smart Shift button, the side wheel which can be used as a wheel, or for me I use it as volume control, as well as a gesture button which allows one to easily manage the desktops in Windows 10 by default. The software that is included with the mouse, Logitech Options, enables one to control all the preferences of a mouse, such as setting the function of all the buttons and the mouse speeds. Yet, I feel the software on this mouse is flawed. It does not now on set per program settings like old Logitech Setpoint used to be able to, making it not as good for certain purposes such as gaming as I would have expected, and it's also not available for Linux, which is also frankly quite disappointing considering that Logitech have usually been pretty good with Linux support in the past. Gaming on the MX Master is also pretty good. I am not a hardcore gamer, so I cannot give a true gamer's perspective, but playing games such as Half-Life Source and Minecraft, the mouse feels as good as it should do, despite the limited maximum CPI of 1600. Finally, the battery life is good. While the box says it should last 40 days in a single charge, I did get a more realistic view of 30 days in a single charge, which really is expected, considering it's quite an advanced mouse. However, I am slightly disappointed by the fact that the battery on it is not user replaceable, meaning I'll have to buy a new mouse once the battery degrades or do some unauthorised modification, which I feel is disappointing on a mouse that costs this much. Overall then, I'll give the MX Master a score of 8 out of 10. Firstly, the connectivity of the mouse is absolutely amazing, with both Bluetooth and unifying receiver support being extremely welcome, and for people with multiple PCs like me, I really enjoy having that feature on a single mouse, meaning I don't have to use more than one mouse. In addition, the feel of the mouse with the ergonomics and the materials used, despite the fact that I would rather they use a bit of metal in there, is still really nice, and it still feels more expensive than most mice which are just made out of cheap plastic. The battery life is good as well, even if it is not that great. 30 days should be enough for most people, and for me who runs it on a desktop PC, I've got a cable near me, but really, if you're using it occasionally 1 or 2 hours a day, then the battery life should be even greater than that. I use a computer quite a lot of the time, so your mileage may vary. It's also a fairly decent gaming mouse, especially because the specs might seem a little bit disappointing. 1600 CPI seemed a little bit disappointing for me, but actually it's held up better, mainly due to the excellent ergonomics. However, the software, Logitech options, are still pretty disappointing. It's the lack of per application settings and also the lack of Linux support also ruins it for me. And finally, it's also quite pricey. I would still recommend the mouse, but at $79.99 for some people, it could seem a little bit steep. And really, unless you're a hardcore productivity user, at the price at the moment, I would have some reservations, but I have no regrets buying mine. But for most people, I will wait until the price comes down before getting one. Thanks for watching the review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments about what you thought of this review. Like if you like it, dislike if you disliked it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.